Oh hey you guys, and I'm making this reaction video like I promised of me reacting to Summer Game Fest. So here we go.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley. Hello everybody, welcome to Summer Game Fest 2024. You ready to see some video games?
Yes I am.
We are so thrilled to be here with you, and this is a showcase of what's next for games live from the YouTube Theater here in LA. Now, if you're watching this show, first of all, welcome. I know everyone around the world is joining us for this special moment. And I know if you watch this show, you don't just play games, you deeply care about this art form and the health of this industry. The good news is that we have a lot of amazing games to show you from creators around the world over the next 2 hours. But let's also face it, this has been a tumultuous and difficult year with company layoffs and studio closures, which have disappointed all of us. But there's also something else happening. Our industry is evolving and changing. And thanks to digital distribution, smaller teams and new creators are finding incredible success. Take a look at this list from Game Discover of the top 10 best-selling new games on Steam so far this year. 2 of them are considered, big company games, but the other 8 come from indie, mid-sized teams, or solo developers. I look at this list, it's pretty cool, right? And I get inspired that new ideas, new teams, and smaller creators can and will break through. It's a reminder to big companies that they have to treat their developers right, because today there are many paths to sustainability and success, and that's what makes this industry so great. And you'll see that reflected in the show today, because over the next 2 hours, we'll have big franchises on stage like Star Wars, Batman, and Harry Potter, but also smaller titles, including a few games made by single individuals and first-time creators that we invited to be part of this show because we think this platform is important as a way to show you new things that you might not even know about. So when you see a game that piques your interest, please wishlist it, or even better, send it to a friend and get them excited. That's how we together can grow the gaming community. And we are going to do that today over the next 2 hours, as we have a lot of games to show you, plus Day of the Devs directly after with even more indie titles. So should we get to the games?
Yes.
All right, it all begins right now. Here's our first announcement.
Next.
Hey, look, this is a hot dog guy auditioning for the lead and unannounced action game one.
We see you as more of a sidekick.
Oh, sure, I get that a lot, but check out my range. Okay. Rage! Empathy. Oh, hilarity! This guy! Straight fire! And what game is this anyway?
Hey, neat costume. I gotta get me one of those. Ooh, sandwich. Sorry, gotta go.
Who is that?
That hot dog guy is Aloy, an amazing video game lead.
Thunderjaw went mad and is tearing through the valley.
Don't worry, I'll bring it down. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, right in the eye.
I love this announcement.
And hot fire attack.
A lonely hero, hunting machines all by
Lego
herself.
Horizon, and even though this have been announced already,
With her pals.
I still think it's a good announcement, even though it's been announced already. But all they're doing now is just announcing the gameplay of it,
Collecting
which is pretty
all
cool.
the shiny things.
I like the gameplay of this system.
And making a home.
Lego Horizon.
Hey, Roy, the Thunder Jaw's back.
Oh, right, the Thunder Jaw. Ooh, that's a big one. Here we go. Down you go. Woo, thank you, snap.
Oh, you want mustard on that?
Ah, is that the button?
Lego Horizon Adventures. Okay, that's really cool. Oh, and it's coming to the Switch and Steam and Epic Games Store. Okay. Yeah, that's really cool. That's cool.
There you go. Wasn't that fun? That was Lego Horizon Adventures, coming out later this year for PlayStation, but also day one on PC and Nintendo Switch. It's a playful, lighthearted story inspired by the world of Horizon, designed with two-player action in mind, supporting couch and online co-op. All right, now we're going to completely shift the tone to the next game from Torn Banner Studios, the developers behind Chivalry 2. For their next project, they are proud to announce No More Room in Hell 2, the sequel to the 2011 award-winning Source mod. 8 players start separate in the dark, and it's up to you to find your friends and survive with permadeath. Here is the first look.
I'm not really excited about this one, you guys, to be honest.
Coming this Halloween. Looks really intense. All right.
It's not my
to
type of
introduce our
game.
next game, please join me in
Not
welcoming
interested.
someone who I've known for over a decade. She's been a huge fan
I'll
of some
pass
of our
on that
titles
one.
like
Next.
Street Fighter 6 2 years ago, and of course Final Fantasy VII Rebirth last year when she was sitting in the audience. Well, this year she's joining us on stage. We're thrilled to have her with us. Please welcome Curious Joy.
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here at Summer Game Fest. I'm here with you today to share some even more super fun trailers. So let's get straight to another world premiere. This is a highly anticipated game from a beloved franchise. Let's take a look.
As young witches and wizards, we all dream of soaring through the sky like our favorite heroes. When it comes to Quidditch, we've all wondered,
it's Harry Potter.
do I have what it takes to be
Okay.
the next Quidditch star? To beat your toughest opponents? To keep your composure in the face of adversity? To chase your dreams at any price? To seek glory for your team? No challenge is too great. No dream is too big. So ask yourself, do you have what it takes? Do you have the heart of a Quidditch champion?
Magnificent in the ear. Harry Potter. And that's really cool that they're making another Harry Potter video game. That's cool.
That's Harry Potter Quidditch Champions launching worldwide on September 3rd for consoles and PC. Now we move from the Potterverse to a brand new world. It hails from a single developer, Gavin Eisenbeis, up in Seattle, who's been making games all by himself for a decade. His last title, Choo Choo Charles, was a fan favorite, and he showed me this next game a few months ago, and I really wanted to debut it here. Get ready to backstab, race, or cooperate with up to 20 of your friends in Cuff Bust. That's a fun one, right? And remember, that's all made by one person. Congratulations, Gavin. So glad to have that on stage. All right, next one of this year's most anticipated games is Star Wars Outlaws, coming out on August 30th from Ubisoft and Lucasfilm Games, the first open-world Star Wars game where you live the life of a scoundrel. On Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific, you'll get to see a full gameplay showcase during Ubisoft's Forward event, streaming as part of the continuing Summer Game Fest events. But right now, we've got an exclusive new glimpse at the game, just a small taste of what's to come.
A friend needs a little something stolen.
Let's raise the stakes, shall we?
And this is probably just DLC announcement of the Star Wars game.
We should get moving.
I think I spotted Lando there. So great. And by the way, I'm just noticing everything we're showing you so far, I think is going to be, coming out, this year, Cuff Bust. I'm not quite sure, but it's so cool that there's stuff that we're going to get to play in the next few months here. All right, well, moving back to smaller teams, a few weeks ago, I had a chance to play through this next game, and I have to say, it is really spectacular. Neva comes from Nomada Studio, the creators of the Game Award-winning game Grease. It chronicles the story of Alba, a woman bound to a curious wolf cub. Here's your first ever look at the gameplay.
I love this art style in this game. This looks gorgeous. And this also looks like my type of game too. That I do see myself being interested. If it only just came to the VCS, I just wish that this and I just wish that this game it actually came to the Atari VCS, to be honest with you. And this type of game would it would just be perfect for the Atari VCS if this game came to the VCS. Just imagine, man. Wow. This just looks phenomenal to me.
Trust me, that game is such a true work of art, especially when you get into some of the combat. It is tons of fun to play. And there's much more coming later today in the Devolver Direct, which will air directly after the Day of the Devs on this same stream. So we've got lots more for you. All right, next, it's time for our next game announcement.
Study the past if you would define the future.
All are architects of fate, working in these walls of time.
Let us all for death prepare, or on the last great journey fare.
Let me not then die ingloriously and without a struggle. But let me first do some great thing that shall be told among men hereafter. Each of us shall endure this world's life until the end.
Your names shall not be lost.
So it shall be.
So it shall be.
Hello, everyone at Summer Game Fest. On behalf of the Firaxis team,
I don't know how
we
I
are
feel about this
thrilled to
announcement.
finally announce that Civilization 7 is coming day and date to PC and consoles next year. I'm in awe of the amazing
Be
team
honest.
that has brought us to this moment, but we also have to thank you, our incredible fans around the world, for your overwhelming support of this franchise for over 30 years. We can't wait to share more, and we hope you'll join us later this summer for the full reveal of Civilization 7. In the meantime, stay civilized.
And they haven't really shown no gameplay at all, so that's why I'm not really interested until they show gameplay to see if I'm really interested in the game or not. They didn't really show gameplay on that game, so that's why I'm not sure if I would ever be interested in that game or not. Ooh, what's this? Oh, this game has already been announced already. The other day, I think. Yeah. But I thought this this game was a cool announcement too. Yeah, it was. I think it's been announced the other day. Meta Quest. I mean, and the reason why I never ever got a Meta Quest because the truth is, You guys, and I just do not trust Facebook at all. I don't trust them. I really don't. I do not trust that company.
Perhaps humans were fated to build the monolith.
They actually renamed themselves
reaching heaven and returning
Meta,
with a
but
gift.
I just don't trust them.
Stardust.
Maybe that's just me though.
Mankind was given more than it was.
But I respect some people that trust them, some people
Not
don't.
progress,
That trust
but chaos.
that company or not.
Every new height brings a terrible fall. And yet hope still glimmers. Even in the depths of the unknown, like mayflies, we die to live again. The smallest creatures show the greatest resilience. Wherever we remain standing, we stand together.
Oh, this is an ad though, but I thought this was like another announcement though, but I just realized that this is like and this is an ad to the Summer Game Fest, but what they usually do ads as well. That's the thing about it. Yeah, this is an ad. What they did it last year. So I'm not really surprised when I'm doing ads because but that's for like most gaming events like this. Gaming events like this, they usually do ads like this. Yes, they do.
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest. We've got some amazing developer guests joining us throughout the show, and I'm very excited to introduce our first guest.
Okay,
they
it's
are
back on
legendary
now.
creators who are working on a brand new fantasy RPG Metaphor, slated to launch this October. Please welcome the director and art designer of Persona 3, 4, and 5, Katsura Hashino and Shigenori Shojiba.
ありがとうございます。アトラスの橋野です。今日は副島さんと一緒にこのステージに立ててとても光栄に思ってます。
Thank you, everybody. It is a pleasure to be here. My name is Hashino, and I am the director of Metaphor. It is a pleasure to be here with Mr. Soejima.
このゲームはね、アーキタイプという他のゲームでいうところのジョブですね。その姿に主人公たちが変身して明日の未来のために戦うというとても熱い RPG です。
This game is an RPG in which the party members transform into their jobs, which we call archetypes. These archetypes allow you to fight against your enemies.
アーキタイプは誰もが持つ不安と向き合うことによって覚醒する力です。すべてのアートワークは力強さとオリジナリティを意識して描いています。その総数は40種類以上にも及び、経験を積ませると一部のアーキタイプは進化することもできます。
Archetypes are the embodiment of power born from the will to face your fears and anxieties. We gave it our all to instill each and every archetype with a feeling of strength and uniqueness in each of their designs. In total, there will be more than 40 types of archetypes available in the game. These archetypes can gain experience and even evolve. Some of them can evolve into stronger versions.
メタファーはアトラスの RPG、我々が作ってきた RPG のノウハウをすべて結集させて作っています。とても大きなボリュームのゲームです。今日はこのアーキタイプをテーマにした最新のトレーラーをお持ちしました。ぜひご覧になってください。ありがとうございました。
So we are pouring all of our acquired expertise into this game to make it as exciting as possible. In fact, we've even brought our latest trailer today, which is centered around the topic of these archetypes. Thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy it.
It is said that we all have inherited heroic virtues deep within us. The reality is, we oppress. We fight. A great evil flows through this land. You have found a way to wield true magic. Many more protectors and followers will gather to your side. Remind people that the same powers lie dormant within them.
On guard!
You must acquire more archetypes and bring them together.
How's this? Coward! No holding back!
Now you've acquired a most interesting power. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical. You wield power now.
Such an honor to have Hoshino and Shojima with us on stage. Thank you guys, and for that deep look at the archetypes, such stunning visual designs. Now we're going to jump into the Arkhamverse. Batman Arkham Shadow is a MetaQuest 3 exclusive VR game coming later this year. As Batman, you face a new threat, the mysterious Rat King and his cultish devotees. Here's your first look at the story trailer for Batman Arkham Shadow.
There's a new darkness overtaking Gotham, driving the city mad. The only light left is from the fire in the streets, casting shadows of rats on everything that was once good. Fear is their weapon. But they're not the only ones who can use it. The Rat King will stop at nothing to destroy my city. How far will I go to destroy him?
I am looking forward to heading back to the Arkhamverse. Now, it is time to update fans on a legendary fighting game franchise. And that includes me.
What is
because
it?
I have been a fan of this series ever since one of its first iteration and have been playing each one ever since. So, let's check it out.
I wonder what it could be. Oh, this game. Okay. That's cool. This is a cool announcement. Oh, it's going to be a Street Fighter DLC, and they just gonna add those characters. Okay, that's very smart. And that's actually very smart for them to do that. And that was an awesome announcement so far. far. And I'll give them that. That's an awesome DLC announcement. Okay. I mean, I have to be honest, I'm not really excited about this one, to be honest, you guys. Maybe that's just me. Okay, and they're announcing the more info about this Dragon Ball game that and that people have been waiting for, and that everybody's been waiting for. But the only thing I do wish that this came, and you know what I wish? And I wish that the old and also the brand new this new brand new Dragon Ball game also that it also came to the new Atari VCS as well in 800. I do wish that this came to the Atari VCS 800, the PC/console hybrid.
Never forgive you for this. Now you will suffer my wrath.
But I just think it would just be really cool if Atari and Bandai Namco did a partnership with each other because Atari also used to make some of the Dragon Ball games, but not all of them, but they have made some of them. Well, and Bandai Namco was the one that actually made the rest of the Dragon Ball games.
We got your release date for Sparking Zero, October 11th. Now we step into the world of Delta Force Hawk Ops, a free-to-play tactical shooter available to play on all platforms. Here's a look at their multiplayer FPS extraction mode.
Team, rally up. We've got a new mission. Operation Lightning Strike. The situation at Zero Dam is now very serious. The conflict's escalating between Havoc Corps and Alsara Guard. It's time to take action. Objective. Collect and decode the Mandelbrick located at the tourist center of the southeast region. We need to utilize terrain for stealth insertion. Execute swiftly and silently.
We're in position.
Looks like someone beat us to it. We need to pick up the pace.
Luna, clean the balcony. On your mark. Go, go, go! Clear the area.
I have to be honest, you guys. I'm not really interested in this one either. This does not really excite me, to be honest. I just wanted to be completely honest. I'm not interested in this shooting game either.
They're coming up!
All clear. Prepare for decoding.
That's all for mission briefing. The drill is over. Operation commences. Good luck.
But that is not all. The game's premium campaign mode, Black Hawk Down, is a reimagining of the original game that is also fully licensed to recreate moments from the award-winning Ridley Scott movie. Here is your world premiere first look at that gameplay.
All units prepare for landing. 2 feet, 1 foot. Clear. Secure and capture an 8 in your cabinet. Over.
Get down! Get down! Here's fire! Enemy vehicles coming! Vehicles under attack!
And now, I have an update for you on Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves. For real this time.
Oh, it's an SNK game. Okay. I wonder is it gonna be a new game or an old game? Oh, it's just a DLC of the new game. I forgot what it's called though. It is an SNK fighting game, but that's the thing. I forgot what it's called. Oh, Fatal, okay. Okay. This is another ad. Yeah. And I can tell this is definitely another ad. And they're just taking a little break for now, it seems like, yeah. And they're like, we'll be right back right after these messages. Yep. So that's what this basically is. I have to be quite honest with you. Oh, this game actually looks, it actually looks fun to me. This game actually looks fun to me. Not gonna lie, but even though this is like a commercial ad though, but it does look kind of fun to me. Oh, this new Gundam game actually looks a lot of fun. Sure.
We're back here at Summer Game Fest, and that was a look at Mecha Break with its immersive aerial and ground combat with lightning-fast maneuvers. Next, Jason Blum and his Blumhouse banner have become synonymous with incredible horror films over the years, like Get Out, Megan, and last year's Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, now Blumhouse is entering the video game world in a big way.
Okay, interesting. Okay, that's cool.
Dark times await us. Vengeance will take shape.
I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep. I must not sleep. I am terrified to sleep, and I am scared to death to stay awake.
Don't worry, Viv. If any ghosts actually show up, I'll protect you.
Amy, I'll save you, no matter what. Just go home, Viv.
Oh, that's really cool. And that actually looked like PS1 graphics.
They need a game designer.
But it's like they're going through like each generation of like graphics from like back then and now. That's really cool. Like they're going through each generation with this new game that they're working on. That's actually really cool. I'm not gonna lie. Am I interested in this game? I'm not sure. That's the thing. I'm just.
Please welcome Jason Blum, CEO and founder of Blumhouse, and Luis Blaine, creative lead at Blumhouse Games.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Hey guys, so we got ourselves a full slate there. That's incredible. So Jason, tell us a bit about why did you want to get into games like this? What are we doing?
Well, we've been very, very busy. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having us. Thank you guys all. Great to hear the fans out there. You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming. Don't worry. Anyway, horror is, to my great relief, getting more and more popular. Our movies are working. It's working on streaming. It's working in live events. And we wanted to try and take our approach to movies and apply it to games. And that's what you see here. We're going to do independent games. We're going to look for creators and give them a platform and encourage these creators to be weird and subversive and find the most effed up, scariest things they can and put them into really cool games.
Well, they look great. It's a really diverse, cool slate. Luis, tell us a bit about, we saw a bunch of games there. What can you tell us about kind of the overall lineup of games?
Well, as you just saw from our slate, our horror games are a lot like Blumhouse movies. They come in many different flavors of fear, which means there's a horror game for everyone. So maybe you're a fan of nostalgic 90s experiences with a bit of a twist, intense first-person shooters, or maybe, Jeff, you just want some bonus murder in your otherwise very cozy farming sim. I think you know, we as horror fans, we know that there are so many different subgenres to explore, and our independent development partners, they feel the same, and they're just as excited, which means we've got psychological nightmares, we have supernatural scares, we have cosmic horror, and our team has worked really hard to work with global, creative, talented partners, and that means for us that we really want to, as we're working in indie projects, which means that we can take risks, you know, we can be flexible, and really we can push the limits of what's possible in scary storytelling, and we're so excited.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome, all the stuff you have there, and I know, you know, we'll get into when games are coming out, but some of these are coming soon, Jason, right? We got a good slate.
Well, yeah, we're on PC and console, and yeah, we wanted to start with not just one, but we wanted to start with a few games. So so you want to tell us about those?
Yeah, so Fear the Spotlight is our first release coming later this year, and it really hits our mission statement. It's an amazing 90s horror experience. It's got great characters, a compelling narrative. It's also super creepy, and I think people will be big fans of it, even if you're not normally into horror. And quickly, actually, Fear the Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase, so stay tuned after the show.
Directly after. Awesome. Well, I know this is just the start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future years with more from Blumhouse Games. But guys, what do you think of the slate? Pretty amazing, right? What these guys are pulling on. Jason, Luis, thanks so much for being here on Summer Game.
Thank you, guys.
All right. And now, here's the world premiere of a brand new Power Rangers game with a retro feel.
Yes! I'm actually really excited. Oh, wait. Is this the same announcement that actually got a... Wait, Digital Clip is working. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. And this actually just makes me excited. But I do hope that this Power Rangers game also comes to the Atari VCS as well. That's what I'm hoping for. I really hope this also comes to the Atari VCS as well. Fingers crossed for one day. If it doesn't come right away, that's okay. I just hope it happens one day. And I grew up with the original Power Rangers show, by the way, back in the day. Such a great show. Oh man, it's buffering. What is even gonna happen? Okay, there we go. That's cool. Phenomenal announcement. Phenomenal. I love that announcement. And that was like one of the best announcements ever, that Power Rangers announcement. Oh, this is cute. And I'm loving this already. This is really cute. And that's actually pretty cool. I like that.
What a beautiful game, Deer and Boy, which comes from first-time developer Jason Houdet in Paris, who started that project alone in 2020 during the pandemic, and now has a team of 8 helping him realize his vision with financial aid from the French government. And games like that are why we do this show, giving first-time developers a chance to show you what they're working on.
And I'm actually
next,
interested in
after
that
a
game.
long wait, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is arriving later this year.
And I'm
this is a
interested in
first-person
that-
open-world
in that
action
reindeer
RPG
game.
from Warhorse Studios.
I'm interested
Here
in that game.
is a brand new look.
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. Man proposes, but God disposes.
But
and then boots you right in the bowl.
and the highlight for me so far was that Power Rangers game.
Smith.
That one was definitely the highlight for me.
You behave like a spoiled brat. How dare you speak?
And also that reindeer game as well that they just shown.
Our Father, there are many sinners in this world. But in the end, we all face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do.
The last time I ran away, I lost everything.
I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Kiss our asses!
God, is this retribution for my sins?
To the task!
Next, we step into the dark mind of Silent Hill creator Keiichiro Toyama-san. Back in 2021, we announced his new game, Slitterhead, at the Game Awards, and now we're giving you a look at the gameplay from his independent, Tokyo-based studio.
This is a cool announcement. And this does look kind of interesting to me, kind of. I'm kind of interested in this. Hello, what's this?
That's what I call a dramatic entrance.
There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean. It's because I'm good at what I do. Really. Really. Good. I used to be an assassin for the Shadow Agency. An international organization powerful enough to shape the world. Until they lied to me and tried to kill me. Now, I'm gonna destroy them.
You're the gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency. Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die.
This is so silly.
They made me who I am, and I will make them pay for it.
But it also looks kind of cool at the same time, though, even though it's
Glad
silly.
you like that one. That was Killer Bean, a third-person roguelike shooter made by another single developer, believe it or not, right here in Los Angeles, Jeff Liu, who previously worked as an animator on movies like The Matrix Reloaded. So fun. It's amazing what can happen in this industry. All right, to introduce their brand new game, please welcome from the Game Bakers, a small independent studio in Montpellier, France, Audrey LaPrince and Emmerich Tom.
Hello, Jeff, everyone. I'm very happy to be here. When we created our studio, Emmerich and I, we promised each other to always come up with something new. So after Fury and Haven, we're here to introduce our new game, Cairn, a survival climber.
Okay.
When I was a teenager, my dad prepared an expedition to Mount K2, but half of his team didn't come back. And I've always wondered, why do alpinists risk their lives in such extreme conditions? This is something we wanted to explore in Cairn.
Cairn is a game about what it takes to go beyond your limits. You climb a mountain to reach a summit never reached before. And the climbing gameplay is the challenge. It's very intense and realistic. It's a face-off between you and the mountain. And what you're going to see in the trailer is not from cutscenes. It's the actual climbing gameplay. You can see more later today during Day of the Devs, but now let's have a look.
Oh, it was called Games. Days of the Dev, not of the Devs, not Days of the Dev. My bad. I meant to say, Days of the Dev is what I'm gonna be watching too after this and making a react video of that too.
I'm not meant to be here. I'm a fighter. I'm meant to be in the arena, in combat. But instead, I'm out here in the middle of the woods, running a tea shop. So, what does running a tea shop involve? Well, there's a lot of gardening, and I've had to get used to the pretty unique tea machine they've got here. None of these tasks are all that hard, they just take patience. And I'm not really the patient type, but I'm surviving. Of course, I have to actually serve the tea to our customers. And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help is needed anywhere. And when all the chores are done, sometimes I'll just sit on a bench and do absolutely nothing. It's not fighting, but it's peaceful. And what's weird is that I actually feel good. I'm happy. I can stop running now. I can stop. I can stop. I can stop running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
That was Wonderstop, the announcement of the next game from Davey Redden, the creator of the Stanley Parable. I sense there's a twist coming, as you would expect from him in Ivy Road. Cannot wait to play that. All right, now here's a look at the story trailer for Unknown 9 Awakening, a narrative action-adventure game that tells the story of Haruna, a young woman born with the ability to venture into the fold, a dimension that overlaps our own.
Turn your thoughts inward and focus on your shade. Do you feel it? I do.
Oh, Bandai Namco.
Progress is impressive lately, Haruna.
Okay, Bandai Namco is also working on this game too.
These are
Okay, that's
incredible.
interesting.
They called themselves the Sahin. 9 among them were chosen and shielded from death.
The Unknown 9. Does this have anything to do with why Vincent is here?
Humanity has lived for eons at the mercy of the Nine. It's time we took control of our own destiny.
Why are you so interested in Vincent, anyhow?
He killed someone I loved.
Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
You're wrong. This is exactly where I'm meant to be. The Fold is a strange place.
Vincent found something down there.
Session.
Hey! How about we see the world together?
I finally have something. Something that I want to protect.
I'll steal your heart. Adventure starts.
This is an ad. Yeah, this is definitely an ad. Oh, they back from
All right, we're back here live for
commercial
more
ad
Summer
break,
Game
man.
Fest. The first Descendant, powered by Unreal Engine 5, is a next-gen looter shooter with dynamic cooperative gameplay, including a grappling hook mechanic. It is finally set for release, and we're very happy here to debut the new trailer and the reveal of the release date.
That looks awesome. The first Descendant will be available across PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Wishlisted now and prepare for the release on July 2nd. And now, please welcome two developers whose hit indie game, Among Us, took the world by storm in a couple of game awards. From Inner Sloth, here are Victoria Tran and Forrest Willard. What's up, gamers?
And just imagine Among Us also came to the Toy VCS as well.
Stage, like no chaperones.
Just imagine.
I know. Can we announce something totally fake? Do you think they'll let us do that?
Among Us 2? Among Us 3? 4? Oh, alright. Well, turns out we actually have something very real we wanted to present to you all today. There's been so many great indie games in recent years, but it's also been no secret that it's kind of a rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out a little bit. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Outer Sloth, an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among Us days.
This is our way of saying thank you to our crewmates, players, peers, by helping some games and devs have the funding and freedom needed to ship their games. And then we all get to play them, which was the real plan. I really want games. Outer Sloth is our passion project and dream for a better, more sustainable industry. We are really excited and incredibly nervous to reveal it here and show you the current lineup of games we've managed to fund because of you. And don't worry, Jeff, it has your favorite, a ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
Hi, I'm Yin from Shape Shop, and you may already be playing our first game, Mars First Logistics.
We're Trinket Studios, creators of Battle Chef Brigade, and this is our card battler RPG, Battle Suit Aces.
We are
Studio Any%, and we're making the Marsfield Archives, a game about building and exploring connections.
Hi, we're Midnight Munches. We just released a demo for One Button Bosses, our boss rush game, with a single button to press and a ton of buttons to beat.
Hey, I'm Husband, game director of Dustcross.
Ooh, this game looks kind of fun.
Our epic
I want to see this game come to the Atari
You'll have to
VCS.
customize and master your starfighter. Take on
I want to see this one
merciless
come to the
armadas,
VCS to Atari
vanquish a
VCS
fleet of
800.
colossal super destroyers.
And we do have one more game that's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new game, explore the world in an upgradable mech and cook up tasty dishes for local communities. Fight off corpos, discover new dosa recipes, and reunite with your strange loved ones for one last meal. Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
Thanks, Victoria and Forrest. Those all look fantastic, and I cannot wait to play them. But all of those amazing indie games aren't the only thing coming out of Innerslaw. Did you know that there's going to be an Among Us TV show? Sounds like you did. Yes, there's going to be an Among Us TV show. Check out this sneak peek.
Okay. That's really cool. I did not know that. And actually, I did not know there was going to be an Among Us TV show. What is it coming on Netflix or Max, Peacock, or any of those streaming services? I'm just guessing here. But the Minecraft TV show just got announced from Netflix. It's only going to be on Netflix. It's a Minecraft series TV show that's happening, and it's gonna look exactly like the game too.
Up next, we have
awesome.
Sonic X Shadow Generations.
Yes, I was waiting for this announcement. Yes,
a definitive greatest hit collection of 3D and 2D levels from Sonic and Shadow's history. Now it's time for a glimpse of Shadow's brand new powers and gameplay from a standalone campaign, as well as the official release date announcement.
Okay. And I was so mad that that people leaked this on and online. I was so mad that and this got leaked though. Oh well, it is what it is though. And I just hate leaks because I just love to be surprised. That's all. I miss the good old days when like leaks did not exist. That's all. That's just me though. I just want to be surprised. Oh. But at least in the gameplay did not get spoiled. I'm spoiled for me. Thank God for that though. I'm so happy this in this part of the game of the trailer it did not get spoiled for me. I'm happy about that. This part didn't get spoiled, I'm done just showing gameplay. I mean, and the trailer did not get spoiled, but the box art it did though. That's oh that part got spoiled though. That part definitely got spoiled. When they showed his wings, I'm like, dang, cannot believe that they spoiled that. I wish they didn't though, but they did.
The Year of Shadow, right? A movie coming in December too. Exciting stuff.
Yep,
all right.
Sonic 3.
In the upcoming online survival game Dune Awakening from Funcom, there is one small decision that unleashed a chain of events which set the stage for the story the player will experience. Let's find out for the first time what that is.
The only peace I find is a future that never happened. One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. I created the future until it created me. But I see a narrow way, a path that might have been. my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl, everything would change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal a world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen. Sardaukar deployed to protect the spice melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen exterminated. No Muad'Dib. No Lisan al-Gaib. No Kwisatz Haderach. All of my visions lead to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
More Dune Awakening coming at Gamescom O&L in August. Now it is time to see the announcement of another new game from a brand new development studio. To tell us more about Battle Aces and show you the gameplay, here's David Kim from Uncapped Games.
Thanks, Jeff. So Battle Aces is the RTS game for everyone. It's for players that are brand new to RTS as well as RTS veterans. We really want to bring the core fun of RTS to everybody, kind of like how games such as World of Warcraft did for MMOs or Hearthstone did for card games. So Battle Aces is an action-packed army versus army game that has a high emphasis on the strategy. We want to bring this type of very specific RTS fun to players in two major ways. First, we want to amplify both the in and out-of-game strategizing through Unitext. And what makes Unitext very cool is not only will players be able to define the exact way that they wish to play, but also players will be able to experience an endless possibility of strategies.
It's not my cup of tea.
Second, we want to eliminate the tedious clicks required to play an RTS as much as possible so that players playing this game are experiencing only the fun parts of playing an RTS game. So, if you want to learn more about Battle Aces, or if you want to sign up for our beta test that's coming up very soon, then please make sure to visit our website at playbattleaces.com. Thank you.
Thank you, David. That was fantastic. All right. Our next premiere unveils the exciting new destination for a game that shadow dropped at the Game Awards last year, The Finals, with its unparalleled destruction wrapped in the world's most deadly game show. Now, after dozens of updates and 2 seasons, we're unveiling where contestants will be going in the all-new season starting next week on June 13th. Sharpen your katanas and welcome to Season 3 of The Finals.
If they hit that reset button, it can take us anywhere.
finals in Kyoto. All right, please welcome multiple Game Awards winner and a dazzling Game Awards performer, if I do say so myself, Sam Lake from Remedy.
I think that's enough. Thank you. Hi. You see, this is now the only way they let me come on stage to tell you something exciting news about Alan Wake 2. Many of you have been posting your Remedy game collection pictures on your shelves with Alan Wake 2 so far digital only, sadly missing. Well, we are excited to announce physical deluxe editions.
Okay.
And physical collector's editions for Alan Wake 2 coming this fall. You can lock in your copy starting tomorrow.
That's a cool thing to do for the Alan Wake
we promised
fans.
you some expansion content for Alan Wake 2.
I have to be honest.
Alan
Wake doesn't appeal to me, not my type of game either.
Night Springs.
Yeah, that's the reason why I never got the game.
It contains 3 episodes with 3 familiar, fan-favorite playable characters in mysterious, terrifying, and quirky what-if scenarios. It was a chance for us to really go out there.
But I respect
we already didn't.
But I respect some people that love Alan Wake.
Will be
more than
playable
Alan Wake 2. Just not my type of game either.
In less than 24 hours tomorrow. Thank you. Now, with this world premiere, I invite you to step into Night Springs.
Night Springs, a special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of parallel realities. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there, and yet always familiar to us in Night Springs.
I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me. And I will come back for you, my love.
Cut. Sean, I'm really happy.
This is gonna get strange.
I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature.
Something was different.
Wait a second, that's the girl from the
I have a shotgun.
from the game Control.
Wait, that's a real shotgun?
Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes?
I'm surprised to see her there.
Night Springs.
That's the girl from and that's the character from
the endless
tides
of time.
And from the game Control, of course. And as you just have these superpowers, levitation and telekinesis. Yeah. Yep, that was her. Ooh, what's this?
Beautiful paradise where primal forces clash over the island's deepest secrets, where ancient mysteries awaken, where heroes are forged and demons are born. This is Eternum.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not interested.
That's
in that
right.
game.
New World Eternum will
I'm
launch
not
on
interested in this
PS5,
one.
Xbox
Not
Series
interested.
X and S, and PC on October 15th, and now you can play the game start to finish as a solo player or play co-op and use crossplay as well. If you're watching SGF on TikTok Live right now, you can comment HSR in the chat to claim a special in-game bundle for Honkai Star Rail of Stellar Jade from TikTok Game Rewards. And speaking of Honkai Star Rail, Hoyoverse's latest space fantasy RPG just concluded
highlight
its
for me
version
was the Sonic
2.3
X
special program
Shadow
a
game.
few hours ago.
That game I'm really interested in.
A sneak peek at the upcoming expedition featuring a beloved
Sonic
character
X Shadow
who's clearly
Generation,
ready
yeah.
for the forthcoming journey with her brand new look.
Why do people choose to sleep? It's because they're afraid to wake up from the dream. You see, everything is possible in this land of dreams. The nightmarish past will disperse and fade away like bubbles in water, and the future that you don't want to face will never come.
Oh boy, it's buffering again. Oh, okay, there we go. Now it's working smooth again.
Why do people choose to slumber? Because in the end, we will wake from our dreams. War dance? I can't miss out. I'm joining too.
There you have it, the unforgiving fantasy FPS dungeon PvPvE adventure, Dark and Darker, is now live on both Steam and Epic Games Store today. So play it this weekend. All right. Lots of fans are joining us here in person at the YouTube Theater, and we thank you for that. And ahead of the show, 4 lucky fans were upgraded to our VIP section thanks to the Discover Orange Ticket upgrade. With Discover, you don't have to be a VIP to be treated like one. All right, now here's the announcement of the release date for Capcom's upcoming Kunitsugami Path of the Gods.
They are announcing more about this game, more info about this game, about the release date. Okay. And this game has been announced so many times though. But even though that I'm getting tired of Capcom and keep on announcing this game over and over again, though. But at the same time, and I'm happy that they are finally going to give us a release date. Though. It's all that matters. Okay, July 19th. Okay. But as long if they give us a release date, then that's totally fine. Oh, yeah, that's right. I think I've seen this game announcement. I think I've seen this game announcement the last time. And I want to and I also want to see this game also come to the Atari VCS 800 as well. And this would be perfect on the VCS. Just came to the VCS. And it's just look a lot of fun to me. I think I've seen this announcement already. The last time. That game was so much fun.
Don't you know? Well, you's a naughty little coggy, don't you know?
Yeah, I'm not interested in this game at all. Not interested. And I also seen this announcement so many times too.
Well, you's a cutie little coggy, don't you know? Well, you's a fluffy little kitty, don't you know? Well, you's a crazy body animal, don't you know? Well, all the crazy body animals and the naughty bodies this way, so let's go.
We know you may have heard the stories about the fine people here at MCorp, so we wanted to take this time to dispel any of these completely unfounded rumors and allegations and reassure you that things here at MCorp in the city of San Amsterdam have never been better. Things are going great here. We have absolutely nothing to hide from the citizens. Everybody here at MCorp loves this town. We think this town rules. Why would we hurt a town that rules? I can't stop thinking about how you're saying we're selling the city for scraps. That makes me sick. That makes my whole family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet for weeks because of what you're saying about what MCorp's doing to this town, all those lies. Everyone at MCorp is really good. Stop crying, all right? This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, tissues. Come on, pal. Ah! Come on, faster. That's not about this. That's a father and son. That's actually a home issue. We love it here at MCorp, and we are not going anywhere. We'll be here a long time. Fine. Nobody panic.
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest, and now let's head to Sam Vansterdam for a new look at Skate from EA.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing, bud? Oh, crap. Some really bad stuff's happening out there. They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
Oh, this is a brand new skating game.
very exciting that people will finally be able to play Skate on console in the near future. Our next world premiere is an indie sensation from Japan that is adorable, deadly, and has over 25 million players worldwide. That's right, I'm talking about Palworld.
Palworld? Okay.
I mean, just look at the giant depresso. Cheer up, buddy. It's Summer Game Fest. Now, here's the first major update
And also
announcement. A whole new island is coming.
And I also wish that this game, Palworld, it also came to the Atari VCS. I want this game to get ported over to the Atari VCS 800 so badly. I really do. I want to see this game come to the VCS. But even though it's like a Pokemon clone, and that doesn't matter to me, and I still want to see this game come to the Atari VCS so bad. I really do. I just think it just needs to happen. And I will only get this game if it came to the VCS. And I'm just biased like that though. I'm just not a fan of Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft. I'm only a fan of I'm only a fan of Sega and Atari. Yeah, that's long. But if Atari did not came out with their own new video game hardware and in 2020 for the backers, and then came out and for the consumers 2021, then I would have definitely supported this game on another platform. But since Atari made a comeback, that's
that was high on the Steam charts.
I want to see
congrats
that
to
Palworld
on the new update. Next up, we've got a big announcement from Valorant. Here's Andy Ho and Anar Gilfison from the Valorant dev team.
That was the highlight announcement for me. Is the Palworld.
Thanks, Jeff.
Yeah, and that was DLC as well.
Since 2020,
yeah,
we have been fortunate to serve players in their pursuit of what we call the Valorant moment. The big plays and clutches you make while all eyes are on you.
Millions of players all over the world have earned their own Valorant moments on PC. And today, the stage is set to welcome a whole new group of players. Let's take a look.
Target down.
That was Valorant's core tactical gameplay. Everything you just saw was captured on console and with a controller. Valorant is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S this year. Our limited beta starts June 14th, and you can sign up right now at beta.playvalorant.com.
We are so excited for your input to make sure that Valorant plays great on console. And we hope to see you soon in the limited beta. But before we go, here's the head of Valorant Studio, Anna Donlin.
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone. One of my favorite things about Valorant has been seeing the community build the game and the sport right along with us. For the last 4 years, we have been on the most amazing journey, bringing Valorant to players all around the world, most recently to China, where I'm currently at Valorant Masters, one of our largest global tournaments and community celebrations. Seeing the community evolve as new players bring their passion and expression to Valorant has been the biggest joy of the ride so far. And now we are ready and so excited to welcome a whole new group of players onto new platforms. We hope you'll join us, and we can't wait to see where you take us next.
Exciting to have Riot on console with Valorant. Thanks to the team at Riot for sharing that with us here at SGF. Our next announcement is a big deal from our friends at DoorDash. 5 weeks of deals with Summer of Dash Pass. Sign up for Dash Pass now for $0 delivery fees and get 50% off your next DoorDash order. Now here in the audience, we've got a guy who is normally co-streaming our shows, Yang Ya, who is also an amazing voice actor, who's been in countless games such as Like a Dragon and God of War Ragnarok. Well, next week, Yang is going to be voicing a character in a movie, Inside Out 2, where he plays a fictional video game character, Lance Slashblade. And we've got your exclusive first look. Check this out.
Welcome to your eternal fate.
Lance Slashblade? But he's a video game character. Why is he here?
Yeah, I always thought Riley had a secret crush on him. I never saw the appeal.
I long to be a hero, but darkness haunts my past.
I'm in 100%.
We were all banished here, deemed unfit, worthless.
Don't you dare say that! You do not deserve to be thrown away!
1 second, Lance. Don't you remember his power move?
I'm coming for you, Riley! Oh, yeah? What's this? Come on! No one is totally worthless.
But I am a warrior cursed with a feeble attack.
Then you must make your curse your gift.
Shield yourself, my friends, for I shall set you all free!
The #1 gaming monitor brand in the U.S., Samsung, just released new 2024 monitors.
Well,
for
they
gaming
did
and work
announce
entertainment. Scan the QR code
Inside
now
Out
to get up to
too, it seems
$300
like.
Samsung credit when you
more
purchase
info
through
about
June
that
17,
movie.
plus a chance to win
Which is pretty
$5,000
cool.
Samsung credit for U.S. residents.
Summer Game Fest.
It's just basically a video game character that, and that Riley has a crush
Up
on.
watching video game announcements. And yes, Chicken does look a lot like Ken Jeong. And today, Chicken is excited to share a new game that Chicken and Chicken's buddies are in, called Squad Busters.
And I have seen Inside Out 1.
Lots of shiny things.
I have seen that movie. I think that's a pretty good movie so far.
That's all that matters.
And I can't wait for the second one, Inside Out 2. But like Riley is actually a teenager this time. It seems like she was a kid in the first one, but in the second one she's definitely going to be a teenager.
Look at your phone.
I'm the chicken.
We're here to make your life more fun.
I'm fun. I drink right out of the carton.
Well, I don't think you know the definition of fun.
Come on, get up. I am butt naked from the waist down, so...
Get out of the f***ing bed, dude.
Get out of the bed.
Right.
Tell me about yourself.
I think I'm an excellent candidate for the job because...
Your swordplay, tell me about your swordplay.
He is a bridge.
He's one of the most equitable people I've ever met.
Great emotionally.
Also, I've pillaged a few villages. I'm not a lawyer.
Okay,
I'm just a lumberjack.
I think you're qualified to be an accountant, so...
Which is why you'll have the job.
Congratulations.
What's the parking like?
Here's one with that came.
Wait a second. And that's the guy who played Thor.
Guys, maybe everything isn't a squad activity.
That's the girl who voices
your mind.
Mulan. From the Mulan movie, the animated one. Yeah, that's her. I know her from the 90s, 1995. Casper, the live action Casper movie in the 90s, which I love, by the way. Such a great movie.
Pathetic.
Pasta. Jakes. No, you, Jakes. You supposed to be a lumberjack? Hey, you wouldn't happen to want to go chop some trees, would you? I'd be delighted.
I think our job here is done.
Where are you going? You can't leave.
And that's girl with the purple, fake hair, and the wig, the fake purple wig, and that's the girl who voiced Moana, from the animated movie Moana, and it's supposed to be an upcoming Moana 2 movie coming as well, which I'm really excited about. I'm excited for the Moana 2 movie because I really love the first Moana movie, animated movie, and that's like one of my favorite movies, by the way.
What?
Such a great movie, man. Yeah, that's like one of my favorite movies.
All right,
Moana
please
movie.
join me in welcoming to the
I can't wait
SCF
for
stage
Moana
Monster
2
Hunters series producer,
to come out soon.
Mr. Ryozo Tujimoto. Ryozo-san!
Hi, thank you, Jay. 今日はですね、モンスターハンターワイルズの
more
最新
info
の映像
about
を持っ
Monster
てまいりました。
this Monster Hunter game.
今回ですね、はですね、後半にですね、完全新規で、今回初お披露目の大型のモンスターも出てきてますので、そちらも注目していただけたらと思います。
Thank you, Jeff. Hello, everyone. We've prepared a very special trailer today for Summer Game Fest.
And this was
I want
announced.
everyone to be on the lookout for a very mysterious large monster near the end of the trailer, as it's an important monster within the game.
And this was announced at Sony's State of Play showcase,
没入感とアク
basically.
ション、こちらの融合を
This
目
Monster
指して開
Hunter
発を
Wilds
進め
game.
ております。モンスターハンターワイルズは
I guess they're gonna announce more info about
2025
it.
年にプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、そして PC で同時発売となります。また今回はですね、プラットフォームの垣根を越えて一緒に遊ぶことができますので、そちらも楽しんでいただけたらと思っています。
As you'll see, we're working to deliver a gaming experience that merges immersion and action. I hope players look forward to playing with their friends across different platforms when the game launches simultaneously in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
はい、最後になりますが、8月に行われるゲームズコンのオープニングナイトライブ、こちらの方でも新しい映像を持っていきますので、皆さん楽しみにしていただけたらと思っております。またですね、ゲームズコンではですね、初のプレイヤブルのできるような形で出展も考えておりますので、そちらもぜひ楽しみにしていただけたらと思っています。
Lastly, there will be a new trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds at Opening Night Live at Gamescom in August. And our first public hands-on playable demo of Monster Hunter Wilds will also debut at Gamescom. Thank you.
for that glove. I will draw a tire. Cover me.
You got it. Be careful.
Be ready. If we can make it to the rocks, we may lose them. As I feared, it picked up our scent.
I'll handle it. You find someplace safe.
Thank you.
And I also wish the Monster Hunter games came to the Atari VCS as well. I know it's just wishful thinking, but a man can dream, can I? You know? It's just wishful thinking.
The hunter is here. Just watch.
I wish it did happen.
Thank you, Ryoza-san. We will see you at Gamescom in August. Now, during last year's PlayStation Showcase, the game Phantom Blade Zero from S-Game wowed us all with its blazing fast combat and stylish art. Well, I'm honored to share with you the brand new trailer for the game featuring all real gameplay. Here's our final game of the show, Phantom Blade Zero.
Oh man, and I'm a bit disappointed that there will not be no Kingdom Hearts 4 announcement, some of us actually wanted a Kingdom Hearts 4 announcement, but that is a bit disappointing. Oh well, it is for real.
Don't go up there. Turn back before it's too late.
We're not getting no Kingdom Hearts 4 announcement this year. Don't seem like. But maybe we just have to wait until probably. My guess is probably next year. Maybe Square Enix will. But maybe they will announce it at their own Square Enix showcase, and they might just announce it there. Maybe they might just wait until announce it at D23. That's my guess. And we're just gonna have to be patient. I'm afraid so. We're just gonna have to be patient. I'm a bit disappointed, but what can you do? But hey, what can you do? I'm a bit disappointed we're not getting up.
That looks so good. Full demo that media will be playing this weekend. So you'll hear much more about that. And that's going to do it for our Summer Game Fest live show. Thanks to Joy for joining us.
Thank you, Jeff. I had such an amazing time. Happy Summer Game Fest, everyone.
Thanks, Joy. And we have so much more, so stay tuned because Day of the Devs is coming up live right now on the stream, featuring an hour of indie game reveals, including the next game from Cappy, and that's followed by Devolver Direct. Now keep checking SummerGameFest.com for other event streams this weekend, and we'll see you again live this August 20th in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, Day of the Devs starts right now.
Yep, and I'm also going to be reacting to Days of the Devs as well. I'm also going to be reacting to this too. But I do hope it is better than the I do hope it is better than the Summer Game Show, this indie showcase here. Devs. Coming up next. Still a bit disappointed. No Kingdom Hearts 4 announcement. But like I said, they will probably get announced at maybe a Square Enix showcase. On round 2 is when they're gonna announce round 2, which is probably gonna be Square Enix, and they're gonna probably have a Square Enix showcase. But if they don't have a Square Enix showcase, just in case if they don't have no Square Enix showcase, then it is what it is. But if they do, that would be really awesome. And that would just be amazing. But if they don't have a showcase, that's okay too. I'm not gonna make a big deal about it.
From the top.
Hi everybody, and welcome to the Day of the Des portion of the show. Day of the Des is a non-profit organization whose team of volunteer curators scours the globe for the best video games for you to enjoy.
It's actually
Focus on indie developers
an indie showcase,
and you'll meet them today as well as enjoy their games. And there's nothing else to worry about, so just sit back and relax and enjoy Day of the Des, Summer Games Fest edition 1.
I actually watched it last year. And 2020. I think I watched it in 2021, 2022.
They've been making incredible games for 20 years up in Toronto. You might know them for games like Below or Super Brother Sword and Sorcery, or maybe you know their incredible puzzle games like Grindstone and Might and Magic Clash of Heroes. Well, if you're in the latter, we're very excited to announce their next great puzzle game.
Hi, I'm Eileen from Cappy Games.
And I'm Dan, Cappy's creative director.
We're so thrilled today to be able to give you a first look at what we've been up to at the studio since releasing Grindstone. Introducing Battle Vision Network.
BVN fuses cozy, color-matching puzzle gameplay.
And Jeff Keighley was not kidding when he said, and keep your expectations low. He was not kidding about that.
It's a 1v1 puzzle battle.
But sometimes, and they actually do lie, and just to keep certain things a surprise, but this time, he did not lie about that this time. He was actually telling the truth. And sometimes gaming companies do tell the truth, but sometimes they don't. They just lie to keep it a secret and keep it a surprise.
Puzzle combat
Same thing with Jeff Keighley,
an element that we at Cappy felt was one of its most interesting facets.
He said keep your expectations low.
Over several rounds, take turns launching attacks by creating color-matched formations with your units. Vertical matches create attackers. Horizontal matches create defenders.
The rapid-fire matches last a couple of minutes. BVN isn't just about dominating matches. BVN teams spend a season vying for the title of champion, and the player community ultimately decides which team takes the crown.
Choose between multiple teams, bursting with personality and characters, each with its own playstyle and home arena.
Win a match with the Ragtags team, that win shapes the stats, outcome, and narrative events of the season for everyone.
Gameplay is simple enough to jump into, but as you rise in the ranks, you'll unlock new units, each with game-changing abilities, and discover endless new tactics and strategies. Charismatic captains front each team. Captains run the playfield with big personalities and outsized power in the form of tide-turning special abilities.
When building the wild world of BVN, we weren't just influenced by our own game, Clash of Heroes. We were also inspired by the theatricality and spectacle of Eurovision. Cappy's art team has outdone themselves with a fantastic roster of hand-drawn and hand-animated characters and fashion-forward collectible outfits.
Battle Vision Network is a live, season-based game with new twists, new characters, fresh rankings, and narrative surprises emerging every season.
We're also excited to feature a phenomenal soundtrack by our frequent collaborators, the incredible Jim Guthrie and Sam Webster.
You'll be able to play BVN on mobile, PC, and console, and we'll be announcing more details soon.
We're so thankful to Day of the Dev's chance to introduce Battle Vision Network. I'm grateful to our awesome partners in efforts. Wishlist the game to join the fun.
Our next title comes to us from the Game Bakers, a small studio in Montpellier, France, who claim to make games the same way they cook food, with a lot of love. Their next dish comes to us piping hot and fresh from the oven. It'll take us to dizzying heights, which quite frankly give me the heebie-jeebies. So hold on tight, making its gameplay debut today. This is Cairn.
Hi, I'm Emric from the Game Bakers. Maybe you know us for Fury or Haven. Fury was a hack and slash and Haven an RPG, but both were games about freedom. Live free, free to love who you want. Today I'm presenting our next game, Cairn, the final part of our Freedom Trilogy. In Cairn, you play an alpinist who's climbing a deadly mountain. You put your life at risk to reach a summit that nobody reached before.
And this was
you are obsessed by this ascent, and you are climbing to free yourself from your own chains.
I was hoping for them to show some gameplay.
Cairn is what we call a survival climber. You have to climb, but also survive in the mountain. The climbing is very realistic. You can climb absolutely everywhere, as long as you manage to keep your balance and stamina. If you are careless, you fall. Falling, trying again the same route or a completely different route, trying over and over. To make it, you have to push yourself, to go beyond your limits. Each wall to climb feels like an opponent, almost like a boss fight. Even though you can climb free solo, alpinism has a natural checkpoint device, pitons. But you have a limited amount, and using them at the right time is key. Eventually, reaching the top of the wall is extremely satisfying. It's freeing. Thanks for watching, and wishlist the game to stay tuned.
A two-person team in Canada has been developing this next game in absolute secrecy over the last 3 years. And as a fellow Canadian, I call dibs on introducing it. You may also recognize one of the developers' voices from their wildly popular YouTube channel. From Nanopark Studios and I Am 8-Bit Presents, prepare yourself for... wait for it.
My name's Brandon.
And I'm Danny, and we are here to show you our game, Pedal Runner.
Oh, this game is actually inspired by the old
slice of life RPG where you play as a motorcycle courier that delivers pets to people in a city called Sapphire Valley.
Back in the 80s and 90s.
In Sapphire Valley, the company Hannah Pets has developed new devices called Leap Cells to power their newest generation of digital pets by using an unexpected fuel source.
You can also tell this is also inspired by like the Pokemon
Leap cells are delivered and installed by specialized couriers known as pedal runners.
Yeah.
As a pedal runner, this installation involves planting the cell and calibrating it by performing a sequence of quick and varied mini-games.
I love the old school art style.
Once that calibration is complete, the new Hannah pet begins to form. We play as Callie, who's a new recruit in the Pedal Runner program. So being new in town and with a bit of a shy personality, Callie does encounter a few challenges along the way. This from the difficulty of dealing with customers and talking to people in general, to their rivalry with a fellow recruit. Fortunately, Callie is joined by their pet companion, Kira.
Kira is unique in that he's an older type of Hanapets, which is a simpler and now obsolete handheld model. So with that outdated tech, Kira has some quirks, like his battery isn't always reliable. But he's way more outgoing than Callie, and so he's great to have around when meeting new people. He's practically indispensable. The Pet Runner program will take Callie and Kira through the 4 unique districts of Sapphire Valley. Along the way, mysterious occurrences will begin to surface, and we will encounter individuals who think that there may be more to uncover about the new Hanapets sensation.
So, it's got motorcycles, robots, there's flowers, there's pets. We tried to really give the story some heart to it, and we just hope you have fun playing.
And thanks for checking out Pet Runner.
Developed in Shanghai by Polar Studio, the next game is a dystopian thriller that's as every bit Orwellian as it is Lynchian. It's a tale of temporal technologies, unimaginable body horrors, and psychedelic nightmares. This is Karma: The Dark World.
Hi， 各位好，我是 Karma: The Dark World 的创意总监王永鹤。我们团队微软工作室来自于中国上海，团队的目标是带给全球玩家有趣且有深度的叙事驱动的游戏。很荣幸借此机会向各位玩家展示由我们才华横溢的微软团队所制作的第一款游戏《Karma: The Dark World》。这是一款第一人称叙事驱动类的心理恐怖游戏，玩家将扮演利维坦思想局的任务干员丹尼尔，他的主要任务目的是潜入嫌疑人的大脑，并调查事件的真相。玩家将在2个不同的世界中进行冒险，去体验完全不同的情绪和故事。一个是在反乌托邦的现实世界，你将了解到扭曲、压抑、毫无人性的社会观。
This is your final chance. Please don't make a decision.
另一个是用记忆所构建的脑中世界，你将看见诡异恐怖的画面，但却包含了令人痛心的真相。在这个游戏中，作为探员，你需要坚守意志，效忠这座城市的掌控者利维坦公司。但直到有一天，你发现正在调查的案件发生了翻天覆地的变化，你冰冷的心从此开始逐渐融化。
What have I done?
这就是《Karma: The Dark World》，一个你从没有体验过、带有浓厚电影风格的反乌托邦游戏。如果你想要了解更多关于这个故事的最后的真相，请访问我们的网站 karmadarkworld.com， 我们会第一时间告知你试玩的 demo 相关时间。最后，请大家享受预告片。
Fuck! My prosthetic! This isn't real. This can't be real.
I will let go.
How do you follow up making 2 of the best indie games of all time? Make 50 more. That's what's happening with UFO 50. This is from the team at Mossmouth, who made Spelunky and Spelunky 2. It's as if you took the modern design sensibilities of today and went back in time and made an entire console worth of retro games. And it's coming so soon.
Hi, I'm Derek. I'm John, and we're part of the team of indie developers working on UFO 50, a collection of 50 games. You heard that correctly, that's 50 brand new games.
Okay, that's really cool. UFO 50, and I want to see UFO 50 and this indie game and that comes with like 50 games. And this also comes to the Atari VCS 800 as well. I want to see this also come to the Atari VCS so badly as well. I do think, and this would be so perfect for the VCS.
First and foremost, these are not mini games. Some of the games are smaller, like arcade-style games.
And this game also needs to be
quite large, with expansive worlds to explore.
This game also needs to get ported over to the VCS as well.
Experience, from its opening title screen to its ending credits.
Yeah, I just think it just needs to
There's a story that connects all these games too. We invented a fictional company called UFO Soft that developed these games for a fictional 80s game console. This company's history spans from 1982 to 1990, and the games get more technically advanced as the years go on.
Oh, this is amazing.
And as you explore the timeline, you'll find that some games have sequels or recurring characters. We also thought about the limitations of the hardware. We devised a strict 32-color palette as well as audio restrictions to make you feel like you're in the world of UFO 50, no matter which game you're playing. But one area where we didn't limit ourselves is in the game's designs. We were happy to build on modern game design and genres, and we strived to make sure that each game felt like a unique experience. Our goal isn't just to remind you of a bygone era, it's also to provide 50 fresh experiences. We like to think that UFO Soft was a company that was ahead of its time. All the games are unlocked from the start, so you can explore the collection in your own way. Every game's not going to be everyone's favorite, but figuring out which games you like is part of the fun. With so much variety, you're sure to find something to get lost in, whether you prefer fast-paced action games,
that's one of my favorites,
or thinky strategy games.
And that's why I love Galaga so much, because that's my favorite.
And we all have fond memories of going to a friend's house and browsing their game library for something to play together.
I love all kinds of
so half of UFO 50's games have multiplayer, either co-op or versus. Needless to say, UFO 50 has been in development for a long time. But today, we're very excited to finally announce a release date. That's right, UFO 50 is coming to Steam on September 18th.
And I'm definitely asking and begging for this game to come to the VCS, to this indie devs, to these indie devs. I'm definitely asking them, can you port this game over to the VCS?
Please find our Steam page and wishlist the game so that you can be notified when it comes out.
I'm definitely going to be port begging them this time. Bring this game over to the VCS.
Developer of this next game should be a pretty familiar face, so it should be no surprise what they've cooked up. But nevertheless, it's still a world premiere. So take it away, Spry Fox.
Is it gonna stay like that? Please don't stay like that. After refreshing this.
At Discover, everyone can talk to a human representative.
That's genius.
Hey, there we go.
Hi everyone, I'm Dave Ettery, the co-founder and studio manager of Spry Fox.
And I'm Jamie Antonise, lead narrative designer of Cozy Grove Camp Spirit.
We hope you enjoyed the worldwide premiere of Cozy Grove Camp Spirit. We're really grateful to be a part of Day of the Devs alongside so many creative and inspiring developers. We started Spry Fox 14 years ago with the goal of making the world a happier place. This is the first game we're launching since we became part of Netflix. That's allowed us to focus all of our energies on making this game as delightful and meaningful as possible, and to bring it to all Netflix users without any advertisements or in-app purchases of any kind.
And I heard about Netflix games.
As you just saw, Cozy Grove Camp Spirit takes place on a haunted island.
But they're only doing like mobile. They're doing mobile for now, but like in the but in the near future, but in the future is when they would actually get into actual real true gaming.
But heartwarming life sim game.
For real, and probably make it and probably make their very own Netflix
come back to
controller.
at your own pace for months, if not years to come.
Yeah.
We want it to be a game that brings you joy and
I just think
relaxation whenever
Netflix
you
is
need
taking
it
baby
most.
steps
And hopefully
with the
it'll be a
Netflix
game
game.
with a story that sticks with you forever.
They're not
because
going
the
on a lot
characters
of
really
it
make
right
you care.
now.
Cozy Grove Camp
But they're just
Spirit
doing
is
it
launching
mobilely
soon. So
for
pre-register
now
now on your mobile app
futures
store to be
when
the first
you will
Spirit
see
Scout on
Netflix
that.
getting into
We'll see you there.
real true actual games.
Are you a dog lover? Then you'll be super into our next title. Hell, I'm more into cats, but this game is just so
Netflix
cute I
games
can't help but be into it. Enjoy this teaser from Studio Tolima and publisher Don't Nod, featuring a puppy and their person.
Hey, hello everyone. My name is Ben. I'm the founder and creative director at Studio Tolima. We're a small indie studio based in Brussels, Belgium, and we are working on our first title, Koira. Koira is a narrative game where you wake up in a snowy forest and encounter a small puppy who got trapped. You set him free, and together you go on a beautiful adventure and set out to reach Koira's house. This relationship is really at the heart of our game. In Koira, you go through a musical forest, filled with sounds to discover and interact with. For example, each character and animal in the forest is voiced by a different instrument. And you can use their voice to interact with the world, to activate ancient statues, to speak to whimsical animals, and to earn the trust of the puppy. To progress through the story, you can also manipulate items and use your new companion's unique abilities. With these, you can solve puzzles, but you can also just play together. For example, by playing fetch, building snowmen, or my personal favorite, playing hide and seek. As they journey through the winter wonderland, they encounter obstacles, they share laughs, and they save other woodland creatures. But if winter is magical, it's also dangerous. And they are not alone in this forest. Mysterious hunters are lurking around and following them. Our goal with Koira is to create a universal tale which focuses on the emotional journey. We want to create a game that is as immersive and intuitive as possible. It's a game without any text nor dialogue. The whole story is brought to life through expressive hand-drawn art, frame-by-frame animation, and a beautiful original soundtrack. Let yourself be carried away by the magical and serene atmosphere of the forest. Contemplate and play at your own pace. We can't wait to share more with you. So if you'd like to be one of the first ones to hear about what we're up to and our upcoming demo, please head over to our Steam page to wishlist the game. Thanks again, and we look forward to sharing more with you.
I love a good puzzle game, especially one with a really elegant design that evolves as you play. Better yet, if it's got a beautiful art style or a captivating narrative to pull you through. Well, this game has all of that. This is Arranger from indie supergroup Furniture and Mattress.
Hola, soy Nico Recabarren de Mendoza, Argentina. Hace un tiempo hice un juego de puzzles multipremiado llamado Ethereum, junto con Tommy Batista. Desde entonces hemos estado trabajando muy duro en
But the highlight for me so far was the UFO 50.
David Hellman,
it comes with like
arte
50
expresivo
games.
seguramente recuerdes por Braid.
That was like the big highlight for me
que
at
con
this,
su humor y creatividad probablemente te ha hecho
stage of
soltar
the
más de
dev.
una risa con Carto. Con nuestra visión creativa compartida queremos traerles algo que se sienta fresco y ligero. Ojalá les guste este nuevo vistazo a Arranger, a Role Puzzling Adventure.
In Arranger, you play as Gemma, a slightly chaotic
so they are
young
announcing this game
looking to
again.
venture out beyond the overly cozy
they're announcing
confines
this game
of her
again.
hometown.
So far it seems like
Always been a bit of a misfit.
this game's been announced already, but they're announcing
She isn't helped by the strange
again.
way that she moves through the
Give
world.
us more info. That's what
As
they
she
usually
moves,
do when they announce
objects on the
games
same row or column move with her.
It's been
And if
announced
she gets to
already.
the edge of the gameplay grid, she loops around to the other side.
We use this core set of mechanics in a wide variety of interesting ways throughout the adventure.
I'm excited about
any one idea for too long. Keep things feeling breezy, playful, and respectful of your time.
Dev's indie showcase so far.
The entire game world exists on a sprawling, interconnected grid, on which you'll find towns full of lovable weirdos to chat with and advance the story. Wilderness spaces to navigate, full of optional puzzles and exciting mysteries. And dungeons teeming with monsters to puzzle your way past. Or through. Told through expressive comic-style cutscenes. We follow Gemma on her journey of self-discovery. Heading out beyond the walls of her town, she soon discovers a beautiful, inspiring world. But also one ruled by fear and a strange, immovable force called the Static. Can she disrupt a culture of stagnation and find a place to fit into it? Find out in a new type of role puzzling game when Arranger launches on July 25th.
There's never been a bigger red herring than the developer name Cozy Game Pals, because their idea of cozy is a little twisted. Here's your world premiere first look at the very first release from Blumhouse Games.
Amy? Are you okay? Do you see anyone? Nah, it's totally empty. I hope the board looks as creepy as I imagine. Let's go. With hands entwined and hearts aligned, we seek the realm of the undefined.
What was that?
Don't worry, Viv. If any ghosts actually show up, I'll protect you.
Oh, this game's been announced already though, but I'm showing more info about this game.
Where did you go?
It seems like, yeah, and I'm okay with that.
Hello?
But as long, and they don't announce it like the dirt one.
I'll save you, no matter what.
And with hardly no new info, but if they announce new info, then that's okay.
Don't worry,
but if not, then I don't see the point of announcing
everything is going to be spectacular. I'm happy here. So happy.
A few months ago, this next game appeared on the interwebs out of nowhere. It mystified us. It seems like a novelty at first, but then you realize just how profound its mechanics and rendering engine are. From Crescent Moon Games and Those Dang Games, this is Screenbound, a game.
Hey guys, it's Josh Precison, and I'm the game director of Screenbound. Today we'll be talking with Kyle McKeever, who's the game developer. We'll be talking about the game's mechanics, how it started, and how it's going.
Hi, my name is Kyle McKeever, and I am the developer of Screenbound. And Josh, you and I have been working together on Screenbound for a couple months now.
And this game is really interesting to me, and I asked for this indie dev to bring this game over and to port this game over to the Atari VCS, because this game looks like it interests me a lot. I want to see this game also come to Atari VCS. I already asked this indie developer that I wanted to see this game also come to Atari VCS. It started with a little prototype
of just a character holding the device, having an endless running motion and jumping at the same time as seeing it.
And on Twitter, X, of course.
And then the other part of it was the controls from the prototype. They weren't set in play.
I think we were having this problem where you're exploring this world, but only facing forward. You can move side to side, but you're only looking in front of you. So at first we're like, okay, maybe we can just do a 180 so you can at least go backwards. We're constantly moving forward in 3D space. So we tried that. That felt a little
But I'm not going to force these indie devs to export the VCS if they don't want to.
Familiar with our first-person shooter games. Why don't we try FPS controls? And
and then you implemented an FPS controller.
There are going to be some indie devs and actually do support the party VCS. There will be some indie devs
so the device itself that you use in Screen Battle is a quantum device.
Do not support
how
the
that
party
works
VCS.
in the context of the game is that the 2D world that's presented on the screen is actually projecting an environment as a 3D world, which is also how it works in the level editor, because the level editor is 2D.
I'm not going to force
and once you finish your level, or you finish working on it, it actually builds the entire 3D geometry out and creates a 3D world. Both dimensions are equally important, and you have to be paying attention to both.
Because, and I just realized it is not the end of the world.
So if you're walking along in 3D and you're not looking at the screen, you're gonna die probably.
If some of these indie games do not come to the VCS, it's not the end of the world.
You're gonna see
if they don't, if some of them don't come to, but if some of them do come to,
like the 2 dimensions meet, and you're gonna get pushed back and you're gonna lose some health from your battery bar. But immediately you're going to realize that you can't play one or the other dimension.
There have been some indie games that have come to
if I lose track of the 2D side, I'm always running into enemies.
That's
how you die. The biggest risk in 3D is literally falling. It's pretty clear cut though, because everything translates fairly one-to-one. If there's like pixelated grass in the 2D world, there's going to be grass in the 3D world. Same with trees.
Yeah, all that stuff crosses over, except some of the puzzle elements or some of the things you only see in 2D or you only see in 3D, like the fan.
Yeah, you kind of solve puzzle elements more so on the 3D side, but then you survive threats by focusing on the 2D side.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll talk soon.
Our next game takes what you might consider a dream job and adds a heap of dread. You play as a zookeeper tending to animals, except something is terribly wrong. Developed by an international team at Clapperheads, this is Zoocosis. And I promise you've never seen giraffes like this before.
You think they're cute? I don't. You've all been to the zoo, and each of you has your favorite animals. But do you know what happened here at night behind closed doors? I'm Valentin Shukin, the lead game designer of the Zoocosis game, and I invite you to become a night zookeeper.
The only thing I know is like a really cruel things happen behind.
Oh, you're finally awake? Good. Get up. It's time to get to work.
And this is why, and I always say that the zoo is like basically like it's like basically a prison for some animals. So it's like basically a prison for some of them. That's what it basically is.
What was that? There's something in the works that you're not ready to know about yet.
The plot of Zoocosis was written in the best traditions of the thriller and horror genres. We aim to create a dark atmosphere resembling the works of Hans Giger, Lovecraft, and Edgar Allan Poe. We achieve this through lighting placement, color correction, textures, and environmental props.
This is our mobile veterinary station. Here you'll be mixing medications for our animals. Are they sick?
But it was never natural for me for the animals to be in a zoo like a prison. It was never natural at all.
The mutation, the parasite and the infection that's happening to these animals, it's kind of like reprogramming their biology.
See? And they just end up experimenting on them,
slithering with its jaw on
stuff like that.
Try to
so messed up. But I always knew that the zoo was like basically a prison.
The concept of the giraffe.
And that's not a good thing because
having their own design and their
because we might say that because and I just think all animals should be for free.
Each of the endings depend on the choices made by the player during the game. Planning out all the endings was quite challenging. We dedicated a substantial amount of time structuring the paths and dialogues into a unified framework to ensure seamless functionality.
Every zookeeper is entitled to a service car. This one's mine. If you perform well tonight, you'll get one in the morning. Is that your wife? Should I tell her you're staying here for the night? Keep in mind, I'll lock you in until morning.
No problem.
Your main goal will be to save the animals, including infected ones that can turn into mutants. Save them and save yourself.
We really hope that you will enjoy the Zoocosis release in this summer. Wishlist it on Steam and follow us on social media. Thank you so much for the support. See ya.
Why are you so jumpy?
And that's the game. Except not quite. You can see in While Waiting by Octillusion Games, waiting is always an option, but not the whole story. And that's what I like about our next title. It's more than meets the eye. See what mischief you can get up to while waiting.
Reason why I have a problem with like animals being in the zoo because a zoo is basically a prison basically, and all animals are meant to be for free. It's just like we were supposed to be for free, and us humans we were supposed to be for free. We're basically like prisoners, like slaves too, and like about like being forced to work I had to work a 9-to-5 job.
About waiting for things to happen, waiting for the
I don't want a job, to be honest
waiting
with
for
you. I don't want to work a 9-to-5 job.
Waiting for the line to move.
And I've always been against this whole matrix system, and keeping us in prison and like a slave.
Everyday life.
It was just never natural to me. It's just to be forced to do certain things you want to do, like work or school. And that's basically like a prison thing, basically.
Or perhaps you want to get up to a little tomfoolery. Or maybe a lot of it. For people who really want to do something, you can find your own way to kill the time. We also have prepared a list of meaningless challenges to help you with it. If they're too hard, or maybe not your cup of tea, that's okay. We also have a very, very helpful fidget button, specially designed for you. Just press it. Explore over 100 hand-painted levels, each chock full of mini-games, fun little interactions, Easter eggs, and things you should definitely not try in your daily life. Don't worry about Adam though, he's a tough little guy. Get to know his family, his friends, and his victims as you follow Adam's life from birth to death with every mundane thing in between. But do remember, your goal is to wait, nothing else. Add to Wishlist on Steam. Wishlist.
During the selection process, this next game really caught my eye. It's got cyberpunk vibes, horror vibes, ghost vibes, all the vibes. With this game, Toronto-based developer Rocket Adrift really captured something unique.
Psychroma is a cyberpunk horror game. One of the concepts that we wanted to really emphasize was identity, what it means to be who you are, and how horrific it might be if that was stripped from you. The protagonist has amnesia. You don't know who you are.
The idea of losing yourself, it seems like
it should be the one thing that can't be taken away from you.
We wanted to set the game into a kind of cyberpunk future. We were really interested in the paranormal concepts and the more grounded future technology. Cyberpunk has a lot of themes that fit well with the story that we wanted to tell. The idea of what makes humans human, having your environment really impact who you are and what you're dealing with, this kind of dystopian future. That's kind of horrific in itself. In our main character, Hayes, we also decided to make them non-binary and biracial. Part of that is what creates a rift in their ability to connect with other people. And so Psychroma was a great way for me to explore that part of myself, and not being black enough for the black community and obviously not white passing. And I've never really been able to explore that or really talk about that openly until now, I think. We like to write from our own perspectives, and I feel like that's really helpful for a certain kind of player that's looking for that in their narrative-driven games. It really is amazing to see people interact with the media you made and get it. For anyone else out there that's looking to make impactful indie games, it's going to be hard, but the feeling that you get when you get that game into someone's hands, there's nothing else like it, and for me, it's way worth it.
It's time to get cozy, and this game is about as cozy as it gets, because it's about houses, just not quite in the way you'd expect. By Tanant Games, this is Building Relationships.
สวัสดีครับชื่อธนัท ปุษยางกูลครับจากกรุงเทพมหานคร and I'm here to show you probably the most stupid game you'll see all day today. It's a silly adventure game where you play as a house on a date, and it's called Building Relationships. Take a look. In this game, you'll find yourself as a new arrival on the island. You'll be exploring the area, moving around just like a real house.
Okay, interesting.
Here's a bunch of wacky structures you can meet. Like Mint, who's a friendly apartment, here to help introduce you to the others.
I do love the gameplay so
Millie, who's this tall windmill that might just step on you if you ask them nicely. You'll also find these Chesters hiding around the island. They're not looking for a date, they're in a very complicated polycule, but they'll help you unlock new abilities like jumping and wave dashing. If you're looking for a break, there's a bunch of fishing spots around the island, though the local wildlife might not be what you expected. Oh, it looks like there's a few questions on stream. Let me take a look. Is this a dating sim? Not exactly. There's some dating elements, but the story all takes place in one day. So think of it more like a short hike, but stupid. Are you okay? No. Is my mother proud of me? No. Can you have sex in the evening? No. But there is some plans for DLC, because just like in real life, you have to pay extra for that. An unexpected adventure awaits in Building Relationships, which is now on Steam. Man, what am I doing in my life?
Last summer, Day of the Devs featured a little-known game that celebrates the everyday and turns it into something therapeutic. It became an absolute hit, and we're oh so happy to world premiere their latest DLC.
Game, though. I just like how silly and wacky it is, though. Building relationship. The game. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Annie. And
I like that announcement, though.
Here we are, working hard, finding stars for A Little to the Left. It's a game where you solve puzzles by organizing household items. We think it's neat that there are different ways to arrange things. In our game, you find stars with each arrangement that you discover. And we really leaned into this idea for our new DLC, A Little to the Left, Seeing Stars. Seeing Stars is all about multiple solutions. There are 33 new levels and 5 additional bonus levels to unlock. Some levels have up to 5 different ways to solve them. In total, there are 100 stars to discover. We've introduced interactive items that fold, flap, stick, stack, smash, and bounce. We've got the classic organizational puzzles, of course, and solutions that range from easy to tricky. There's a lot to be excited about, but the best thing of all might just be more cats. A Little to the Left, Seeing Stars, available June 25th.
Have you ever wanted to play a game forever? In Hello Again, developed by the folks at Soup Island, you'll delve into ancient ruins, and thanks to a strange time loop affecting the island you're on, you'll have plenty of time to explore every inch.
Hello again. My name is Dwight Davis, and I'm the sole developer behind Hello Again, which is a game about being trapped in the world's coziest time loop. In Hello Again, you play as a diligent postal worker who is assigned the task of delivering a package to a remote island. One shipwreck later, you awaken stranded on the island and trapped inside an unexplained 12-hour time loop. The 3 core pillars of Hello Again are exploration, conversation, and puzzle solving.
Not gonna lie. Not too good.
This is a dense game with lots of strange locations and phenomena, so a lot of your experience will consist of walking around and filling your journal with observations. As you explore, you'll discover that everything runs on a clock, from the weather, to the tides, to the ancient circuits that power the ruins littered across the island. As you play, you'll also unearth a forgotten story about the people who populated this island thousands of years ago. Since the islanders have no idea that they're bound to a time loop, you can use your ever-expanding knowledge to help and or manipulate them so you can reach your goals. So, in short, what happens when you mix the gameplay and mechanics of Outer Wilds with the vibes of Animal Crossing and the small town feel of Groundhog Day? The answer is Hello Again, coming in 2025.
So our next title, Tom the Post Girl, is a narrative adventure game by Zurich-based studio Oopsie Daisies. And aptly named, as Tom, our main character, has plenty of oopsie daisies of her own in this game. It has a twisted sense of humor and offers choices that'll leave you wondering, should I have done that? Yeah, it's probably fine. If you're looking to connect with your inner voyeur, this is the game for you.
Hello, we're the Oopsie Daisies, a small studio from Switzerland, and we are here to present you our debut title, Tom the Post Girl.
Accompany Tom on her duties delivering packages to the deranged villagers. And discover a great deal, perhaps too much, about the locals. Her approach, although controversial, is highly effective, intense and obsessive stalking.
As you'll follow her, you'll witness a wide variety of scenes, each more disturbing and chaotic than the last one. Is that really gonna stop you from continuing to do so?
Quite the opposite.
We were inspired by the Little Red Riding Hood, which you can recognize in the main protagonist, Tom. We then used her curiosity and exaggerated it to the max, turning her into a stalking pod girl.
We had a lot of fun creating this very strange, unique, hand-drawn environment for you to explore, and hope that you'll also enjoy stalking around in it. To all fans of creepy cute narrative games. If you're curious to follow the development of Tom, make sure to stalk us on social media.
And of course, wishlist the game with Steam. Bye!
Bye, honey.
This next game is based in Jakarta and is full of lots of life stuff. Happiness, sorrow, music. It's called Afterlove EP and it's awesome.
Hello, my name is Sasha. And I'm the lead narrative designer of the upcoming narrative game, Afterlove EP. This game is about a musician in Jakarta who hears the voice of his girlfriend after her death. Come on, Dama, get up! It will explore the theme of love, dealing with loss and grief, and finding your true self in the bustling city of Jakarta. This game was the golden child of my best friend, the late Fahmi Hasmi, who sadly passed away in March 2022. And I know how much he loved this project, and he would want the world to listen to this story.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So we are more than honored to pick up the torch and continue his legacy.
I'm sorry to hear that he passed away.
Fahmi loved Jakarta very much.
But he's in a better place.
I'm always the introvert side
really
of our friendship duo, and he was always the one who took me to all the wonderful places in Jakarta I used to never know about. And most of those places made it into the game, like the places where he loved ramen, or where he would get his coffee, or like where he would meet his friends, or music. I've enjoyed exploring those places in the game, like we used to do. We've had the pleasure of working with a wonderful shoegaze band from Jakarta, Lalfalfa. They are very brilliant. Sorry, I can't really help fangirling about them. Like, they are so good. And Lalfalfa will be making the soundtrack for Afterlove EP, including the music Rama plays in the rhythm game.
And this game may not interest me though, but I do feel bad that she lost someone very close to her.
We're also really happy to be working with our
very
main artist, Soyato. Soyato has breathed life into our characters with his very distinctive art style and also his love for the underground music scene. We don't have the release date yet, but we expect it to be released around October this year. So please bear with us a little longer, and thank you so much for your support.
We all need a good mystery to unravel, and the team at European developer Caligram Studios aims to please with their upcoming game Phoenix Springs. In this neo-noir adventure, you'll search for your lost brother while navigating a captivating world with one of the most striking color palettes I've ever seen.
Hi, I'm Jamie Oyser, co-founder of Caligram Studio, and it's my pleasure to introduce you to our mystery adventure game, Phoenix Springs.
When I finally find him, my brother makes me promise not to go to the Oasis. So, of course, it's where I end up.
You play as Iris Dormer, a reporter whose search for a brother leads her to this beautiful yet eerie desert oasis named Phoenix Springs.
It is a beautiful place to explore. Life is slow. The air is clean. Secrets are kept. But should I stop looking for answers?
We call it a modern point-and-click game. And it feels like one of the classic of the 90s that we know and love. But the key difference is that you don't hold objects in your inventory. What you have instead are thoughts and concepts and ideas, like a detective pinboard, and you have to connect them with the world around you, or mention them in conversations in order to progress.
Quite honest.
The game has been in development for 7 years now, with a small team of 3. And one of the biggest challenges was trying to crack the art style, which is a combination of 3D and traditional 2D hand-drawn animation and illustration. Over the last year, we've been incredibly lucky to be able to take the game on the road. Places like South by Southwest Sydney, the London Games Festival, or IndieX in Lisbon, where I won the award for Best Art Direction. But really what we saw, the value of these events like Day of the Devs, it's not just being able to get the games in front of players, but really connect with other developers, especially in small teams, who might be facing the same challenges you do.
I will never stop looking for answers.
The game is set to release on September the 16th, 2024 on Steam, so you know what to do. And in the meantime, on behalf of the whole team, thanks again to Day of the Devs, and we really can't wait to welcome you all into this little world that we created for you.
Oh yeah, that's right. I also want to let you guys
Road 96, Lost in Harmony, 1111,
Digital Eclipse, and they also announced.
Developer out of France has had a pretty prolific run, and we're so very proud to world premiere their very next game. Spoiler alert: it has a lot of
dang remastered.
Hi everyone, we are
The dang remastered, yeah, and they are remastering. They are remastering
our new game, Days of Tomorrow.
They are remastering the thing, of course. It did used to have a video game which I had no idea about. The thing, yeah. It was a movie that actually came out back in the day, and then they made a video game on it back in the day as well. But now they're announced the video game remastered. Yeah. And Digital Eclipse also was working on that game, and that just got announced at an IGN Live, basically. I just wanted to let you guys know about that too.
My ocean, and now you'll pay for it.
And since I know Atari acquired Digital Eclipse, so yep. That was the game that actually got announced at the IGN Live.
With Day of the Devs, our mission has always been to celebrate the creativity, diversity, and magic of video games.
We strive to give a voice to emerging and underrepresented talent and to connect players with developers and their games.
For more than 10 years, we've featured hundreds and hundreds of games at in-person events, and our digital showcase have been watched by tens of millions of fans globally.
Better yet, it's all been completely free. Free admission for attendees, free to watch our streams, and free for developers to participate.
It's common for developers to pay many thousands of dollars to be involved in other showcases and events.
But Day of the Devs has never charged developers to participate, and we never will.
This
is only possible due to sponsorships and charitable contributions from people
Days of the Devs.
We want to continue doing Day of the Devs forever. But we're not going to lie, these events and shows cost a lot, and fundraising is hard.
We're so enormously grateful to everyone who has supported us all these years. But for Day of the Devs to continue, we're going to need ongoing support.
So please, if you love discovering new games and supporting emerging developers,
if you would like for us to keep on shining the spotlight on creators,
and especially if you are in a leadership position at a studio, publisher, or platform,
and have budgets that you can tap into,
then please consider donating to Day of the Devs.
Without your donations, without your sponsorship,
without your help, none of this can continue.
And remember, we're an official 501c3 nonprofit organization.
So all contributions are tax deductible.
To find out more and make a donation, head on over to dayofthedevs.com
or email sponsorships@dayofthedevs.org.
Thank you so much for your continued support.
No problem. I guess that's the end of it.
Stay tuned for Devolver Direct, coming up right after Day of the Devs. Thank you to our generous individual contributors and corporate sponsors. We could not do this without you. And here's a list of all the amazing companies that have supported us in 2024 so far. You could be on this list too, if you email us today. Founding sponsors, Double Fine Productions and I Am 8-Bit. And our 2024 sponsors, Annapurna Interactive, Bone Loaf, Devolver Digital, Egg, Glum, Idea Xbox, Maximum Games, Netflix Games, Nighthawk Interactive, Panic, PlayStation, Pop Agenda, Sabotage Studio, Studio MDHR, Summer Game Fest, UFO 50, Exola, Blumhouse Games. Thank you so much for your continued support. Special thanks to our guy, Dose One, for providing beats, interludes, musical poetry, yet again for Day of the Devs. We could not make this show as bombastic and cool and vibey without your stuff, man. You're a genius. Check out his stuff, Dose One. If you love this program and you want to support us, sign up for our email blast at dayofthedevs.org. We do lots of events and showcases throughout the year, and that's the first place to find out about stuff. Stay tuned after this program for a pretty awesome musical performance. You don't want to miss it.
Looks like that's it today. Well, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Jeff Keighley, for having us. Thank you to the developers for making these amazing games.
That's the end of
Thank
it.
you to the curation committee for finding them. Thank you to all the sponsors who helped make this possible. And most of all, thank you to you for sticking around to check out these games. Have a great day, and thanks for watching Day of the Dead Summer Games Fest Edition. Bye!
Are there any well, I know Additional Clips got their did announce the Power Rangers, a video game. That I know. I want to see if it's coming to the VCS though. I want to see if it's coming to the Toy VCS or not. But if it's not coming right away, that's okay. But maybe one day it will come to the VCS. I want to see what's coming. Yeah. It may not come to the VCS right away, and that's okay. But I want to see if they announce that anything about any like VCS for latest, if it's coming. Let me see if it's coming to the VCS. Nope, nothing yet. Okay. Okay, I guess I will stop it from here. I guess I'll end the video from here. Oh. Oh. Yep, I just wanted to end the video from here, you guys. Yeah, I guess, and that's just all they shown and announced. Well, it's that other showcase that's supposed to be coming up next as well, though. But I might just do that and off camera. I would just react to it without making a video about that because, yeah. Oh yeah, and my mother got me this Mario Kart T-shirt. I'm not really a Mario fan though, but I am. But it does look nice though. It look like a really nice Mario shirt though. Even though I'm not really a Mario fan though. But it does look like a really nice shirt though. And don't get me wrong. What else? I'm not really a Mario fan, but it does like a nice shirt. And I do love the Mario. I also love and enjoy the Mario games. I also enjoy Mario Kart as well. Yeah, it's a great game so far. But you know me, and I'm like more of like a Sonic fan, Sonic and Sega fan, and also an Atari fan. So yeah, to be honest. Oh yeah. What happened to my hair is that my dad kind of forced to take me to the barbershop. Yeah. He basically forced me to the barbershop. He actually took me to the barbershop, even though I didn't want and my hair to get completely cut off to the side right here. It used to be around this side, but now it's like really short. But that's because my dad, my father, he did not let me know when he was taking me to the barbershop. If he would have told me, I would have easily just and put in I probably would have definitely added some like water to my hair. I put some moisturizer or something on my head, just for me to finger the tingle, and I could have fingered the tingle, and I could have put some moisturizer, and I could have added some water to my hair as well. What else I could have done? Yeah, I could have done that, and I could have comb picked my hair as well, and on time, and so the barber wouldn't have cutting off all my hair. Now my hair is completely short though, but it will grow back. It will grow back one day. I just gotta be patient though. And my hair does grow back very slow because everybody here is different. So yeah, I just have to wait patiently for my hair to grow back to the way I had it before the last time. Oh well, it is what it is though. Yeah. And that's all. And I wanted to say as well by the end of this video, and that's all. And I wanted to show, it's just me reacting to Summer Game Fest and also Day of the Devs. And it's another showcase that's supposed to be coming up after this one, but just like I said, I'll be reacting to that off camera. Yeah. I just don't want to make a video of me doing way too many reactions on. Yeah, because and this video is way long enough already. I don't want it to be too crazy long. It's already longer enough already. Yeah, and that's all I wanted to share and say for now, you guys. Guess I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye for now.